Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it's that time of year. Today I rank my top 10 MLB players going into this 2025 season and a little bit after last season and going into this season. But this is probably my favorite video to do this time of year. Excited to get this kicked off. I do want to say there will be a lot of head scratchers this video, so please bear with me. However, we're going to get started. Don't forget to leave a like on the video, and don't forget to comment down below your top 10 MLB players, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We're only 4 away from 600. So without further ado, let's get straight into the video. Cue the intro. With the top 10, starting off at number 10, we have none other than Orioles shortstop Gunnar Henderson. I mean, like, this guy is literally only 23, and he's been a literal demon since he got to the league. I mean, look at those numbers: 281, 37 homers, 92 RBIs, and an 893 OPS. I mean, it's not every day that you see a shortstop hit that many home runs, unless you're like, I don't know, Francisco Lindor. This guy's got an elite bat, an elite glove, and he's just a locker room leader. I mean, this guy is going to be the Orioles' next big thing going into the future, and now he is already a top 10 player. And if he's a top 10 player now, I can only imagine what he's going to be when he's like 30. Number 9, give me the demon himself, the only third baseman on this list. Give me none other than Jose Ramirez from the Cleveland Guardians. I feel like this guy has been in the exact same spot he has been in, like, all these years in a row. Because, I mean, he's always going to be a top 10 player. I mean, there's just no way around it. 279, obviously not the greatest, like, plus 300 average hitter, but he's gonna get you at least 39 to 40 home runs a year, 118 RBIs, 872 OPS, and this guy is, for his size, he's also really fast. He could also steal. He stole like over, what, 20 bases this year too? Don't even get me started about this guy's defense. I mean, he got super close to a championship last year. He almost won the ALCS over the Yankees, and I hope he could get it this year, but if you guys saw my predictions, I don't think he's gonna. But either way, Jose Ramirez is an absolute dog. I mean, people intentionally walk this guy all the time, and for good reason. Now at number 8, give me Francisco Lindor. Obviously a guy who finished second in the league in MVP voting, only behind Shohei Ohtani. I mean, this guy has just been one of the best shortstops since he's literally gotten into the league. His defense is elite, one of the better defending shortstops that I've ever seen myself. I got off to a little bit of a slow start last year, but he proven that he's still one of the best, and he came up, and his hitting has just taken such a step up this year. 273, 33 homers, 91 RBIs, 844 OPS, and the best part about that, that's considered a down year for Francisco Lindor. So I can only imagine what an up year is for him. Right now, number 7, give me my guy, my dude, Bryce Harper. I mean, look what happens when this guy has a fully healthy season. He's an animal. 285, 30 homers. I mean, when he's healthy, he has 30 plus homer seasons. 87 RBIs and an 898 OPS. This guy is just an absolute dog, an animal, and like I've never seen a player transition from one position to another so quickly, man. Like, he was an elite right fielder, I'll give him that, but he's also an elite first baseman, and that to me is mind-blowing. I mean, this guy's literally everything you could ever want in a baseball player. I mean, he can hit, he can field, he's a dugout leader, he is just everything. I mean, his age might take a toll a little bit, but what player aging doesn't? I mean, just look at what Paul Goldschmidt, what happened to him this year. That's a story that's a story for another time. But anyway, Bryce Harper is number 7. Now number 6, we have a guy that this might get some head scratches a little bit, but for me, number 6 is Mookie Betts, new shortstop for none other than the Los Angeles Dodgers. I mean, this guy, you know, he was injured a lot. He got injured. He missed some time. Like, look at that. That's still the average baseball player's stats. I mean, 289, 19 homers, 75 RBIs. Like, he missed all that time, still hit 75 RBIs. Like, those are video game numbers and an 863 OPS, not to mention. I mean, listen, there's no explanation needed. When this guy is healthy, he's literally the best shortstop, if not the best player in baseball. Like, when he's healthy, he's probably never gonna have a crazy numbers like he did his MVP year with the Red Sox. But I mean, you still gotta imagine he's gonna have seasons close to that. And what I'm predicting, he will have a season like that this year. Now at number 5, give me the newly acquired Met this free agency. Give me Juan Soto. I mean, this guy had arguably the best season of his career. I mean, there's no doubt about that. 288, 41 homers, 109 RBIs, 989 OPS. He can steal bases. I mean, I know his defense, his defense is still, you know. I know his defense is very mid, probably below average. I get that. But if he goes, if he's gonna play DH this year, then he'll really just only show off the thing that he's mostly good at, and that's hitting. And there's just no stopping Juan Soto ever. There's nobody who can stop him. Now, number 4, give me the guy who literally missed all of last year. Give me Ronald Acuna Jr. from the Atlanta Braves. What I always say about these videos is not just about what happened last year. It's also about what's going to happen this year. And I know he's going to miss a little bit of time, but, I mean, if we're going based off of what happened the last time this guy was healthy, arguably the best baseball season that I've physically ever seen from a player. I mean, he completed the 40-70, you know, where he hit 40 homers, stole 70 bases, you know. Above 330, you know, his OPS numbers were above 1, you know. He can field, he can do everything. Like, this guy, when he is healthy, the knee does scare me, yes, but it's just, I mean, when he's healthy, he's arguably the best player in baseball. I know this is where I had him last year. I had him at number 1 last year. For good reason. This guy is literally a menace to society. A menace to the MLB. Number 3, give me the highest rated shortstop on this list. Give me Bobby Witt Jr. from the Kansas City Royals, man. What a breakout season this guy had. And his season before this was also really impressive. This guy literally had one of the most impressive shortstop seasons that I've ever seen in my lifetime. And hitting and fielding. Like, Royals, I just talked about this guy in my last video. Like, Royals, you guys have your guy. You guys have the guy that will take you to the World Series if you play your cards right with this guy. Adding 332, 32 homers, 109 RBIs, and a 977 OPS. And he stole over 30 bases. Like, what? Bobby Witt Jr. And he can field so well. Like, he's got a cannon of an arm. And he's just arguably the best shortstop that I've physically ever seen this past decade. And there have not been a lot of super talented shortstops. Well, this year's shortstop class is insane. But Bobby Witt Jr. might be the best that I've ever seen in my lifetime. And I haven't even been watching baseball that long. I've just started when I was like, 8? And Bobby Witt Jr. is the best. No doubt about it. Royals, you have your guy. Right now, at number 2, just missing out of the 1 spot, we have the guy who almost won the Triple Crown. We have the Aaron Judge from the New York Yankees. We have the Incredible Hulk himself, the guy that is honestly, arguably, is probably one of the best, if not the best player in baseball. This guy can do everything. He has an elite glove. And he's honestly really fast for his age. He stole a couple bases this year. I mean, he bat .322, 58 homers. I swear, every single season is an automatic 60 or above 55 home run season for this guy. 144, both of those led the league. And the OPS led the league with 1.159. Guy's literally everything you could ever want. Like, he's one of the best power hitters that I've ever seen. in my lifetime. And honestly, if it weren't for Bobby Witt Jr., then this guy would have won the Triple Crown, and there's no doubt about it. It's just that he's just got to stop being so soft in the playoffs. If he can stop being so soft in the playoffs, if he wins a ring, he could go down as a top 50 player of all time. And that might be a little bit of a hot take, but it's true. Right now, number 1, we have the greatest to ever do it, my king, Shohei Ohtani. And he's not, believe it or not, guys, I'm sorry, but he's not leaving this number 1 spot for maybe 5 more years. Look at those numbers. While literally just coming off of a surgery, 310, 54 homers, 130 RBIs, and a 1.036 OPS. Oh, and did I mention that he's probably going to pitch this year? Probably in May, I heard from the Dodgers. Not literally the Dodgers. I got a notification that he's probably going to start pitching in maybe late May this year. You pile this amazing hitting that he did last year, and then you add pitching. Shohei Ohtani is a generational player that I've never seen before, and if he keeps this up, he's probably could go down as the greatest baseball player of all time. I know he might not have the stats. I know that's a super hot take. He's literally doing what nobody has ever seen before. I know Babe Ruth did a little bit, but like Shohei Ohtani's, Babe Ruth was mid at pitching, but great at hitting. Shohei Ohtani is amazing at both. He's an amazing hitter. He's an amazing pitcher. Like, he's amazing at both things. That's why Travis Hunter won the Heisman, because he's amazing at both things. And that just, for me, doing that just takes chef's kiss. I want to talk about Aaron Judge being from another planet. This guy's literally from another Milky Way, from another galaxy. We can't comprehend where this guy came from, and he's number 1 on my list. No doubt about it. Guys, that is going to do it for this year's top 10 players going into this season. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please make sure to leave a like on this video, and I hope you didn't get bored with me glazing Shohei Ohtani too much.